young lawyer dating a barrister found out that the barrister she was dating was actually married when his wife posted their wedding pictures on social media. The lady embarked on a big-time revenge campaign. Make yourself comfortable and let's hear the story. Hello my lovelies, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for joining me again for another episode of Story Time. If it's your first time here, welcome. If you're interested in true life stories, true crime stories, entertainment stories, love scam stories, and everything in between, then this is the place for you. Click on the subscribe button as well as the notification bell. I upload new episodes every week so that you'll be notified anytime I upload a new episode. In 2008, a barrister called Iqbal Mohammed part in a documentary called The Barristers on BBC. So it was a documentary reality show where lawyers from different places come together. And after the program, another young lawyer called Anisah Ahmed contacted Iqbal Mohammed asking for advice on how to move up in her legal career, what she could do to get into a good law firm and things like that. So through that connection, they became friends, and then they started an affair. According to Anisah Ahmed, she was unaware that Iqbal was married. She thought she was dealing with a single guy. They used to meet up, they went on several dates. They dated for about 9 months, and then one day Anisah Ahmed went to Facebook and saw wedding pictures of Iqbal Mohammed and another lady. She was very shocked, so she confronted Iqbal Mohammed, asked him, "What is this? What am I seeing? Are you in another relationship? Are you a married man?" And Iqbal Mohammed confirmed that he was actually married. This really infuriated Anisah, and she embarked on a rather extreme campaign to revenge. Anisah started getting really aggressive. She even threatened to pour acid into Iqbal's wife, Lubna's face. That is what Iqbal said. Iqbal decided to call the relationship off. She decided to end the relationship, and so this really made her angry. She started forwarding their text messages, to anybody that knew Iqbal. His head of chambers, his colleagues, his friends, his cousins, his sister, his parents, his wife, his uncle, anybody that she knew Iqbal, she would forward their messages to them, exposing their affair and calling him a cheating rat and all of that. Iqbal started feeling harassed, so he also made threats that he was going to forward intimate pictures and videos of them to her family. Then Anisah quickly forwarded his threats to his law firm, to his head of chambers to be precise. She forwarded the threats via email to his head of chambers and made sexual allegations against Iqbal, that Iqbal raped her. So the law firm had no choice but to suspend Iqbal to investigate. She didn't end there. She put together a non-molestation order against him, and then an interim injunction was authorized against him. This was a serious thing that was going to affect his reputation as a lawyer. Then she went on to fabricate an email purporting that it was his work email, a fake email address, and then sent sexually threatening emails from that fake email address to her email, as if it was Iqbal that was making those threats to her through his email address. So his head of chambers appointed an expert in forensic analysis of computers to look into this, and then they found out that no email had left Iqbal's work email address, and that this was a fabricated one. It was fake. No email had been sent from Iqbal's real email address. So now the police got involved and they decided to interview this lady. She said all she wanted was the truth, so she was charged with harassment in the end. Iqbal Mohammed said he felt a risk. He felt that his life was at risk, so he changed his mobile number. He changed his number. His wife, on the other hand, Lubna, decided to stick by him through everything. She said she still loved him and would stick with him through it all. One day he was at work when 2 police officers came to arrest him. He went to the police station with them and was told that after their interview, the police went to caution her. She also came back to the police station to press some charges against Iqbal. She said she felt Iqbal had deceived her. She felt sexually abused by him, and she didn't agree. She didn't consent to certain things Iqbal made her do during their relationship. And so she was pressing 5 counts of rape charges against him, which took place in 5 different cities over a period of time. Iqbal was locked up. The police went to Iqbal's house to search the property. His wife was asked to stay outside whilst they searched the property. After the search, they came back. He was interviewed. They couldn't find anything to incriminate him, so they released him without any charges. Anisah didn't end there. She decided to seek counseling. She said she was suffering from post-traumatic stress disorder, anxiety, and flashbacks. She went back to the police to tell them Iqbal Mohammed is sending her death threats. He's a dangerous guy. He said he's threatened he would kill her. She was doing everything possible to get back at Iqbal. So now Iqbal started being scared. He started fearing for his life. Iqbal Mohammed was getting really worried about this whole thing. He was worrying if he was going to get charged with rape, and that could mean the end of his career, because a barrister, a lawyer that is also a rapist is not it is not acceptable. So he was really worried about this. So in his interview, he did show text messages between himself and Anisah. Flirty text messages that Anisah had been sending to him, asking when are we meeting again, to prove that if you were being raped, why would you want to keep meeting this rapist, asking when are we meeting again, when are we meeting in another hotel, and all of that. But he was still quite worried. So the day after his interview, the police received a call from a lady saying she had been attacked, saying she believes it's her ex-boyfriend Iqbal that had attacked her, or it was the ex-boyfriend that had sent somebody to come attack her. She said she was driving somewhere and then she was forced to stop. Somebody forced her to stop at knife point, got into a car and ordered her to follow the other car. So she followed the other car and then they took her somewhere. They forced her out of the car, and then she received an email at that point to withdraw her allegations of rape against Iqbal. She refused, and then they stabbed her on the right thigh with a knife. So when they did that, she decided to withdraw her allegations of rape. She sent a withdrawal email that she was withdrawing it to prove that this is really true. And the people drove off. She says she believes it's connected to her ex-boyfriend. Police went to Iqbal's house. They went to meet Iqbal in Lubna, and they had no idea about the stabbing. So investigators decided to go to the place where she said she had been stabbed. Anisah told them that she came out of the car and was stabbed outside of the car, but then they could find no blood anywhere outside in that area outside the car, but they could find blood only inside the car. Investigators also found out that while she was at university and at her former workplace, she had been cautioned for harassment, which means this is something Anisah likes to do. She knows how to harass professionally. Police found out that on the day before this whole thing happened, through CCTV recording, that Anisah had met somebody, another guy, on the street, and they found out that his name was Mustafa. So they traced and got in touch with Mustafa, called him for interview at the police station. Mustafa told the police that Anisah, he went to school with Anisah, they dated for a while, and he loved Anisah. So he got a call from Anisah to meet up, And Anisah told him that she's been screwed over by somebody she was dating. The guy cheated on her. The guy was a married man, didn't tell her the truth. The guy raped her. The guy beat her. Anisah even showed the emails, the sexually threatening emails that she had made up. She showed everything to him, and said she wanted revenge. She wanted him to help her to avenge what this guy had done to her. Mustafa said she promised that if he does this for her, she will get back to him and they will be happy together. And because he loved her, he agreed to help her. But then on the day they were supposed to meet, Mustafa said when he got there, Anisah asked her, "Did you bring any knife?" And he said, "The knife for what?" And Anisah said, "If you need a knife, I've got a knife here. I want you to use this knife to stab me so that I can report and say Iqbal Mohammed stabbed me." And Mustafa said he refused to stab her. He said he can't do that. He didn't realize that was what she wanted him to do. At that point, he realized that the lady is crazy, so he decided to walk away. He left her, and so he believes that Anisah stabbed herself. So it's either he did it or she did. Nobody knows. They didn't really look into that aspect. Now, Anisah was charged with conspiracy to pervert the course of justice. Mustafa was also given a 2-year suspended sentence for his role in the conspiracy. The judge ruled that Anisah was a dangerous person, manipulative, dangerous to society, and that the threats of death, the kidnap, the car attack, allegations of rape, grievous bodily harm, and all of those stuff were all lies. The judge said Anisah had a passion to ruin Iqbal's life. Her main goal in life was to exact revenge on Iqbal, and so sentenced her to life imprisonment. She also said about Iqbal that Iqbal was a deceptive person who deceived his wife for his own selfish gratification. In November 2021, Anisah and the lawyers appealed, and the life imprisonment, the sentence was reduced to 10 years. After serving under 4 years of a reduced sentence, she became eligible for release and is currently at home, living under a home detention curfew with an electronic tag and a lifelong restraining order. Anisah's pain was valid, but how it was expressed ended up destroying not just Iqbal, but destroying herself and her future. It's okay to be hurt. It's okay to be angry. It's okay to be devastated. What is not okay is expressing your pain in violent and aggressive ways, expressing your pain in an unlawful way. In the end, you do not just hurt the other person, you hurt yourself as well. You hurt your own future. Anisah ended up getting a life imprisonment and then a criminal record as a result of not being able to regulate her emotions. I hope she has learned a lesson. I hope that you have also learned something out of this. And then also, I hope Iqbal Mohammed has learned his lesson that it's not okay to deceive people, to deceive your loved ones. In the end, it will all come back to bite you. Thank you very much for staying with me to the end. And please share this video with others and let's all learn together, and share your views and your thoughts in the comment section for me. I'll see you again next time. Thank you. Take care.